Is that, I was gonna get the door too, maybe we'll.
Hi, how's it going?
Good.
I'm here to meet with Alejandro.
He's not here. So I can help you?
Oh, I guess I was scheduled to meet with him today.
With who?
Alejandro, Kelly.
I know, but you scheduled it with him. He didn't say anything about me. So who are you?
Kelly McFadden with ITEC 451 LLC.
What is ITEC 451 LLC?
We sell 20 trucks.
Okay. All right, so I don't know why you're here because Alejandro never mentioned anything, so I guess I don't.
Gotcha. I know you kind of mentioned that he was having a little bit of issues with his current supplier.
Well, come on in, Alan. Stand here and let the heat out.
All right. Sorry if I take a seat.
Whoa, what do you got?
Like I said, my name is Kelly McFadden. I'm with ITEC 451 LLC,
Okay.
outside sales representative. I've been there for 2 years, so I made up, went from the warehouse, inside sales, now outside sales.
Okay, I appreciate the history, but what does that have to do with me?
I'm just giving you a little bit of background with me.
Okay,
Yep, like I said, I'm just here to, he set up the second meeting to see if there's anything that I had to offer to you guys. I guess, what's your name?
Mike.
Mike?
My name's Mike.
What role are you at?
I'm Alejandro's boss. I'm the purchasing manager.
Okay, gotcha.
So I really don't understand because Alejandro literally should have told me because I'm his boss and he didn't tell me, so I don't know where he's at. I think I saw, a plane come in, a bunch of guys come out, I think they shipped him back to where he came from. I don't know. I can't say that out loud, but, so. Excuse me, I'm taking my mask off for a drink.
No worries. Yeah, I guess,
Do you believe in COVID? Is that, I'm just curious. Are we doing this?
I've heard multiple stories. I don't know what to believe. Sometimes it spreads pretty easily. I don't know. I've been around someone, I didn't get it.
Okay, so what do we got?
I have no idea. So, do you have any issues with your current supplier, or I guess?
Well, you said plumbing products. There's a lot of different plumbing products. Are we talking toilets? Are we talking water heaters? Are we talking half-inch copper 90s? Like, there's a lot of different plumbing products. So what do you?
Full
what do you
thing,
sell?
all of it.
All
Copper
of it.
fittings.
Every brand?
Not every brand. We have a couple brands, like we cross over, have some like American Standard, Toto, toilets, whatever. Have multiple brands, get into everything, kind of service what this.
I'm a Kohler guy. I really like Kohler. I like the bold look of Kohler. I like their commercials.
Gotcha. Yeah, we actually have a supplier in Hastings.
So why isn't he here?
I guess I don't know. I don't think we service as much at Kearney. We do a little bit, but.
Okay, so you got American Standard, you got Toto. What else do you have?
All brands. I guess, as BD Construction, you do residential and commercial, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, whatever, spec'd out, we do, we order it in, we have suppliers. We bring it in for, per job, houses, whatever,
So you said you've been doing this for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
The guy I've been dealing with has been doing it for 35 years. He's the godfather of my son. Why would I, and I like Kohler, I just like the commercials. Why would I switch from Jim Bob, who's, granted, whatever, godfather of my son, to somebody who's been here for 2 years?
Experience is key. That's tough to overcome. But with our staff, we have a lot of resources. I have a lot of experienced salesmen that I can go and talk to and, be able to figure out these issues. And, kind of in the inside sales, I've seen a lot of the quoting processes and, a lot of the guys that come into the counter. And,
So if you don't have all the experience, what's my draw? Why should I buy from you?
So, one thing that we do have to offer, we have over $1 million of inventory. Just looked this morning, is at 1.3. So, we stock all kinds of stuff. We got free shipping.
Anywhere in the country, free shipping.
Well, I guess here in town, I guess.
Okay.
Free delivery, my bad.
Okay.
I said wrong. But free delivery, we don't charge for that. My word is my bond as an outside sales rep. So if I say I'm gonna get back to you today, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's what we do at ITEC 451. We want to be able to solve your issues, be open and honest with you up front, and be able to solve problems and create a partnership.
Okay, so who else are you selling to?
I have 5 accounts, just one in town, just residential, and then we kind of service all of Nebraska, 200-mile radius.
Okay, so you have one account in town here that just does residential, but I do commercial too, so
Okay.
how does that, I mean, I feel like there's a lack of experience there for the needs that I have. I'm a little leery on that.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have a commercial accounts, kind of out east a little bit. So I mean, they do a lot of stuff in Grand Island, Hastings, kind of in that area. And then we got a customer base here in town that does commercial. So I mean, that's something that we have a little bit of, in this area. We do service that. So, kind of my experience in inside sales, I do a lot of the quoting. As a salesman, I want to be able to do that quote. So if you come to me with questions or issues about a commercial job, I want to be able to answer that question, not have, my inside sales guy will give it to you.
Okay, and that was gonna be my next point, is you had kind of mentioned you only got 2 years in this business, but you got multiple people and millions of dollars of inventory and trucks that ship everywhere for free and everything. But when push comes to shove and the shit hits the fan, who am I calling?
Me.
Who is answering the phone and when? Because I do stuff at 9 o'clock at night. I sent an email out at 3 a.m. this morning. That's literally how my world works.
Yep. I mean, I have a laptop at home. I have a card here today. I'll hand off to you. I mean, if you call me at 8 o'clock at night, I'll answer that phone. I'm gonna go down to shop. If you need that part or part.
What about your family?
I actually don't have any, no wife, kids yet, so I mean, I'll be there to answer any questions you have or help you out. I mean, that's what I'm here to do. And I mean, like I said, my word's my bond. So.
Okay, well, what are we talking about? What are we doing here today? What do you actually want today?
So.
Because I'm a very busy man.
Gotcha.
There's a lot of people that work for me, like Alejandro.
I just wanted to talk to you, see if there's any issues that you currently have with your supplier. I mean, I know you said you're a Kohler guy through and through, but I mean, I don't know.
The commercials.
Alejandro mentioned that there was a storing issue.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the facility we're in right now, we just don't have that much room. So, for me, I like to lean on my wholesalers because why should I have to have a dollar investment of stock and all this stuff? What I want is the guy that will answer it and take it over to me one at a time, and I still get the price for one at a time if I buy 1,000. That's what I'm looking for.
Yep. Yeah.
Can you guarantee me that?
Yes. And
what happens if it's, I switch my business and 3 months down the road, I notice that I'm getting charged more for, onesie, twosie instead of if I buy like 500.
See, that's the bright side about our business is tickets don't get confirmed unless I sign off on the pricing. So, let's say you order.
So what happens if you're gone for a week? Then does that mean I don't get an invoice for a week until you sign off on it? Because I have to have my invoices to be able to bill my customers literally within a 24-hour, time frame. So what happens there?
So I mean, the way we invoice it, it comes at the end of the month. But are you talking like individual, like right now?
So you don't bill till the end of the month?
Yeah, that's how we do it. We do a monthly statement.
Okay, but where are my invoices? I should be able to get invoices almost immediately.
Yeah, I mean, I can have my guys email them to me. And so if I'm gone, like I said, I have a laptop at home. I'll have access to all that at any time. So as a salesman, I'm never off the clock.
Okay.
If that's something that you're interested in, I mean, I will have my guys at the shop. If I'm gone, I'll let you know. I have an inside sales guy who works under me and kind of helps me with quotes and there's some of the other stuff that's going on.
But I'm a guy who likes to buy from, I like to know exactly who I'm dealing with. So I don't need your inside guy. Like if I buy from you, I'm buying from you. So I don't need to know, what Jim Johnson, your inside guy or whatever. Like when I call to choose someone's ass because something didn't get done, buck stops with you. That's just the way I want to roll.
And I mean, that's what I take, to heart. I don't like losing. Like I said, my word's my bond. If I mess something up, I'm going to do everything in my power to make it right. Whether it be, if it's something that I promise you're going to have tomorrow and it doesn't happen, I'm going to get it freight. I'm going to get it here. If I have to drive to Lincoln today, pick it up, I'll do that.
So everybody always says that. They always say, hey, you know what? My word is my bond, and I'm going to take care of this and take care of that. But how am I supposed to know that? I have no track record with you. I have a track record with my son's godfather.
Alejandro actually asked me to bring in 3 referrals, just a couple of guys that I service. So I actually have their business cards if you would like to talk to them.
Well, who are they?
Logan, Frank,
Oh, I like that guy.
Yep.
Or is that two guys? or
Logan,
one?
Frank, and Brett.
Oh, those are three guys. Oh, because I know Logan Frank, he's a big guy. I don't know just Logan.
Okay.
And that Brett, I don't know about him.
Yeah, he's kind of character.
It is something. It is something. So,
Yep. So I actually have their cards here if you would
Perfect.
like to talk with them.
oh, Logan Mitchell, yeah, I don't know him. Frank Starling, sounds like a 1980s showman. Brett Douglas, sounds like the Milwaukee King of Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. So, yes.
Hence the
Yes,
mask.
hence the mask. So I hear that guy employs a lot of people.
Yeah.
So let's get back on track here. So what are we talking here? All right, what are we talking about?
You were just kind of asking about the, I guess, was there any other issues that you're having? I mean, that warehousing, I guess, kind of get back to on track, that warehousing solution.
Price, availability, and customer service.
Yeah.
I want all three of those things. Can you
Okay.
guarantee me all those?
Yeah.
Lowest price, always have it, and always gonna answer my call.
Yeah, we can talk special pricing sheets. I can get with you, you know, the PVC market's kind of up in the air right now. So, I mean, that's something specific. I can lock in special pricing with,
For how long? Can you lock me in special pricing on copper fittings or PVC fittings for a full calendar year?
I mean, I have that ability to do up to a year.
Up to a year?
Yeah. So, I mean, we stock a lot, so I think I could definitely get that accomplished for you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, another thing you kind of talked about was warranty issues. I don't know if you,
Oh, yeah, I hate dealing with warranty. I feel like if something breaks, I don't wanna have to wait and get billed for it. I don't care about your inventory accuracy. I just want a replacement. I want no headaches at all.
and I told Alejandro this when I first started the company, back when I was in the warehouse.
But Alejandro's not here. He's, as far as we know, he is no longer gonna be employed. Since he didn't show up today, he's probably gone.
So we used, there used to be a nickname for the shop, the previous owner. It was always the outhouse because, you know, we never seemed to have it. We have,
Does Frank know that?
yep, Frank's outhouse.
Okay,
So, under new management, we're a lot more aggressive with our purchasing. Like I said, $1.3 million. I want to have that on hand and with,
so $1.3 million, but you know, that could be $1 million worth of steel pipe that I don't ever use and $300,000 worth of stuff that I use. So how do I, 1.3 doesn't really mean a whole lot. to me. Like how, you know, and everybody can walk in here and say, I got $10 million worth of stuff to my access. Like, how do I know that?
so I can break it down by brand if you want, you know, like products that you use. And I mean, Kohler could be definitely something that I can stock. I mean, like I said, it's just in Hastings. I can bring it in for you, and that's not a problem. So I mean, I can break it down per brand, give you a dollar amount. And then, like China, I mean, that's a big thing that always breaking. And you know, commercial job, you open up a box and the toilet shattered.
So what is your warranty process then?
If you bring it to me, I take care of it. I'll replace it right there.
So I have to bring it back to
I
you.
can
So I have
take
to spend an $80 an hour guy picking it up when it was broke and I had nothing to do with it. I have to bring it back and waste an hour doing that.
Give me a call, I'll swing by, I can pick it up for you.
Okay.
And no problem. We're out and about every day doing deliveries, you know.
Do you guys do standard delivery times? Is it hot shot? So if I call at, 10:30, am I getting it before noon? And then if I call it, is the next run not till 4 o'clock in the afternoon? I need to know these things.
Yeah, I mean, with us, we've got 6 warehouse guys currently right now. So, I mean, they're in and out doing deliveries. We got the warehouse manager, one guy that kind of does like a lot of the pulling, and then 4 guys that are kind of doing this, that, and everything, and a lot are doing deliveries in and out the door. So, I mean, won't be a problem. You call and say that I need a toilet right now. Won't be a problem.
Is that how I would say it? Are you mocking me?
No,
Okay, I'm just checking.
this is how the customers go.
Fair enough.
Definitely not mocking you.
Okay, good.
So, yeah, I mean, it's not an issue. I mean, we, like I said, in and out the door all day in deliveries, so it shouldn't be an issue to get it to you right now.
So, you come with a pretty good, plan, at least if you're telling the truth about your 1.3 million. I would like to see it, to be honest with you. I don't need to see a bunch of numbers and have you come in here and break it down, because again, anybody can manipulate numbers, but I would like to see it. I would like to actually go and see it. Is that available?
Yeah, we do walkthroughs all the time.
Okay.
We actually got a new shop, it's only a couple of years old, so, everyone walks through there, every now and then they'll pull apart or walking through with our counter guys who are trying to fix an issue and be like, oh, you have this. Happens all the time. Like you said, plumbing world, it's very broad and there's a lot of products. So, I mean, yeah, I'd definitely be open to a walkthrough, show you all the products I have on hand and see if that's something that you're interested in.
Okay,
Yeah, and I guess, as a purchaser, another thing that we offer, I don't know if you do any sort of vendor managed inventory.
I am the vendor, I am the management of the inventory. Are you trying to eliminate my job now?
No, I want to help you out. You're a busy man, like you said. There's certain things that you're running through every week, if it's whatever you're comfortable with. I mean, I could stop in the shop once, twice a week, see, if there's certain things, PVC fittings.
What about one of those fancy scanner guns?
Yeah, we actually haven't done that, but that's something that, some of the companies that, around are doing.
I'd like to know more about that.
Okay, yeah, I can definitely get back to you. Like all of our products have barcodes, so that scanner code, we could print off like our barcode, and it would have like our information on it. So I mean, that scanner gun would be something that could be beneficial to both of us.
Because for me, again, it kind of goes back to saving time and everything else. So I have my techs out on the job. I actually want to make it easier. So if they are, replacing a water heater and they use a couple of flex lines or whatnot, I want to be able to know right then and there exactly what they can do to build that customer. You have that ability?
Yeah, we have online shopping with product codes and all that stuff. So, I mean, yeah, that's definitely something we can set up for you. You can see our stock online and go from that.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, I mean, you're a busy man. I don't know, want to keep too much of your time. I'd definitely be interested in bringing you on by the shop and showing you around, see what we got. And then if you're interested in doing that VMI, I could swing by and we can talk, see if there's products that you want stocked regularly without having to go through the shop and figure out what you're needing every day.
Well, again, I'm super busy, so I don't even know if I've got time for that. So I don't know. I'm still on the fence here.
Gotcha. I mean, I can leave you a card. I can call you.
I got a whole desk full of cards.
Gotcha. I guess, is there a way that I can get a hold of you? Maybe call, see if there's another time that you're available. We can swing by the shop. I can bring in lunch someday.
Ooh, I like lunch. Mix your can you get that?
Yeah, for
I'll
sure.
take it. That sounds good.
Yeah, we can swing by the shop, go out at lunch and talk some more.
So when? I mean, we're just putting an open invite, or is this kind of like, the day, I'm gonna call you, or do I call her? Like, how does that, like, what's going on?
You got time next week that you're available?
Next week's super busy, but yes, I'm available all week.
All right, I'll leave you my card. I'll reach out to you
Okay,
today and see if we can set up a specific time next week.
how are you gonna reach out to me? I haven't given you anything, I haven't given you a card, all you know is my name.
Do you got my card?
I don't.
Gotcha. Is it all right if I write that down?
Sure.
Okay.
It's Mike Stillwell at the greatest person on earth ever.
It's a interesting tagline.
Shoot me an email.
Okay. All right, we'll do. You shake hands.
Yeah, I'll shake your hand. I don't want to talk and sneeze last week, so
Lost your sense of taste smell.
I can't smell it. I never did.
Taste anything the last 2 days. So look forward to it. I'll reach out.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.